Welcome back to Crossroads.
You know, the University of Minnesota has so many programs and initiatives to help with diversity. And Thuy Nguyen Tran came on the show several months ago to talk about a mentoring program with undergraduate students and professors. And Thuy, welcome back to Crossroads.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
Now, you and I were discussing this, and I said I've got to get you back on the show so you could talk about Minnesota Future Doctors. What is that program all about?
The Minnesota's Future Doctors program is a collaboration between the University of Minnesota and the Mayo Clinic, and it's a program designed to help pre-medical students in college that are from minority or rural backgrounds gain skills so they can be successful applicants and hopefully potential future doctors, as well as teach them about health disparities and make them part of the solution alleviating these problems.
Now, how did you get involved in the program?
Back when I was a freshman, there were lots of information fairs and emails sent out about the program. It was just started in 2005, so the group I'm in is actually the first cohort to go through the program. So after going through the initial application process, I was accepted along with about 25 other students.
And we have some photos of the students who are in the program. What are some of the things that you guys actually do?
Well, the program's 3 summers long, and the first summer we spend at the University of Minnesota doing a variety of activities such as go to workshops, shadow physicians, and volunteer. The second summer is a continuation at the Mayo Clinic, volunteering and shadowing. And in the third summer, we do preparation for the MCAT exam, which is a test you have to take to apply for medical school.
And you've brought some of your fellow students here with you. Go ahead and introduce them to our audience.
That's right. This is Francisco Maldonado, who also attends the U of M, and Azib Kadanu, who attends the College of St. Catherine.
Now, Francisco, how did you get involved in the program?
I am a second year in the program, so I'm actually in the year after Thuy was. So I found out about the program, and then I just applied, and then I was accepted along with 25 other individuals.
Now, what does the program do to help you? You want to be a doctor, you get in this program with other minority students. How is that helping you to achieve your goal?
I think that the program is affording me the opportunity to really increase my application and just make me the best applicant possible when I apply. And it's also building a great sense of community with my peers. And I know at the U of M, there's about 13 of us that actually go to the U of M here in Minneapolis. And I know I'm in classes with a few of them, so we get to form study groups, and it's just kind of a support group to help us go through and make sure we do succeed in all of our endeavors.
Now, you're shaking your head yes. It's almost kind of like an extended family. Tell me about that.
Very much so. I know a lot of the individuals whom I was in the program with. Thuy and I were the same year. The same cohort. We're like a family. We call upon each other for strength, whether it's like what classes to take or
what teachers to avoid, I
and
know
whatnot, and things like that. So it's nice to kind of build this kind of community with people who have a common background with you, who come from maybe similar types of families, upbringings, and whatnot, to kind of draw support.
And you know what? It's so important for minority students to see one another. Tell me about that.
I think it's very important. I know that I'm a student at the College of St. Catherine, as Thuy said, and St. Kate's is, a fairly diverse school compared to, other institutions, yet still there's a very small, isolated community of minorities, and so it's very important, I think, for those of us who are pursuing, careers where minorities are underrepresented, to kind of band together and kind of call upon each other to kind of reach that potential, because often we don't see individuals who look like us doing those things, and it's very important that we remind each other that we need to, be those ones to rise to the occasion and, lift each other to that point.
Thuy, how did you come to the medical field? I mean, you have so many skills and you're so smart, and you could have been anything. Why medicine?
Oh, well, no, when I was really little, I just enjoyed the sciences and helping people. I had a little stuffed bear that's dressed up as a doctor. I loved playing with Band-Aids and science kits and just kind of fixing up my friends. So that passion just grew over time as I learned more about what physicians do, and I just really want to serve as this bridge between the health world and the community and help people learn how to live healthier lives, essentially.
And, we see so many minority kids, and it used to be, back when I was a young kid, people knew that education was the way out. Doctors, lawyers, nurses, school teachers. But now you don't see so many minority kids wanting to go into the science. Why do you think that is?
I think a lot of people just get drawn away from it because they don't have individuals who encourage them, I think, to do that. And a lot of people hear that, you know, it's hard, it's so difficult, and you have to spend so much time going to school, and especially I think cost has so much to do with it, because I know at least with my particular background, I mean, my parents are both like middle-class individuals, you know, making, you know, average amounts of money, so it's kind of hard to think about pursuing education, higher education that costs so much money, because you're like, I need to get a quick fix. I need to make money now so I can live now.
Right. You too, Francisco, are you the first generation to go to college in your family?
I am not. I was actually born in Colombia in South America, and both of my parents both went to college, but my father passed away when I was 7 years old. He had a brain tumor. So I was raised by a single mother. And just, I know exactly what Zib was talking about with the struggles of just growing up and being able to pay for stuff, because I guess I've heard that the average debt of medical students is around $150,000.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's just thinking about that number, I think it probably scares a lot of people away from the field of medicine.
But Twee, it's really important that more minorities come on board, become doctors, and that's what this program is all about, right?
That's correct, because as participants in this program, we're also serving as ambassadors for our respective communities and cultures, because by increasing representation, we can be more sensitive to different cultural nuances and cultural needs of each group.
Now, for people out there, there may be some hospitals or some clinics or some doctors who want to come and help you guys out, or for parents who have little medical students at home and they want to learn more about the program. How can they get in touch with you?
You can visit our student-run website, which is www.mnfuturedocs.com, and I think it's displaying on the screen. We also have an official website. I'm not sure what the website address is at the top of my head, but if you go to Google and do Minnesota's Future Doctors, then it should be the first site, and it's from the U of M.
Well, good luck to you all. I appreciate you being here, and I'm so proud of each one of you for all of your accomplishments, and maybe one day you'll come in and do a surgery on somebody because I need a new brain, and it'll be me laying there. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
And you guys stick around. We've got more to come on Crossroads. Dr. Verna, my favorite guest in the whole wide world, is here. She's going to try to teach me how to live a better life. I don't know how successful she's going to be. Stick around. She's up next.